Hello, fellow super nerd friends. It's Tuesday, and it's Becky again. You can probably see the title right now, so yay for sticking to our themes. Also yay for Alaska, and super yay for Got Yay, and of course, yay for Avengers. Awesome movie. I need to get my parents to see it, which means Joanna and I can probably go see it again in theaters, because it was awesome. I'm not going to be the first one to talk about the book, because I haven't really started it. I've read like the 1.5 page thing before the prologue. So, also, my t-shirt, awesome, just got it in the mail. See? Yay! Doctor Who, Sherlock, and Merlin. Yes, like the best shows in the universe, except best British shows, I guess. Because I would feel kind of guilty now because I'm talking about Supernatural in this episode and not any of them. Anyway, this is kind of a religion post, I guess, which I didn't expect to do ever, but that's just kind of what I've been thinking about this week, as strange as it seems. But maybe it's not, because I've been watching Supernatural, and that's probably not the best place to get my theology from. But I've also been going to church, like, every week. So it makes you think, I guess. Anyway, I wanted to talk about, like, electrolyzed water and the possible applications. I think the word is electrolyzed. See, I haven't looked it up because I was lazy and I'm downloading Supernatural, so I don't want to look things up on the internet and slow down the download. But yeah, like, electrolyzed water, super cool. The squirt bottle uses, and I'll get into that later. And there's also this new Leap, it's called Leap thing. I saw it on Facebook, and there's some news stuff. You should, like, Google it, and it'll be in the news section. But it's like this little sensor thing, and you can just, like, use your fingers or hands or a pencil and, like, draw on your screen, but it's, like, in front of your screen. It looks really cool. It's like Tony Stark technology is coming true. So, that's cool. But yeah, the human soul. That's kind of what I'm going to talk about, which is weird. But in Supernatural Season 6, the first half, spoiler alert, sorry, you're probably not going to watch it anyways, Sam has no soul, which makes him a great hunter, because he can do whatever needs to be done without any remorse, but he would willingly sacrifice his family and brother for his own benefit or for the greater good, killing demons or whatever. But there's also, like, the nature or nurture thing, which, you know, we learned about in biology or psychology or whatever class you took. And, okay, see, here I'll bring in Doctor Who. Like, when the Doctor regenerates, he's still the Doctor, because he has the same memories and experiences, but he's a different person, because, I mean, he has different genes. I mean, genetics affect our personality, but we are also shaped by our experiences and our memories. So it makes you wonder if down underneath all of our lives, everything that's happened to us, we start out kind of the same, like with the same soul, if that makes any sense. There was a thing I thought about, like, 2 years ago. I don't know why. I was watching TV with Carla. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was Lost. Or maybe Doctor Who. It might have been Doctor Who. I wonder if all my theology comes from TV. But if regeneration is a thing, not regeneration, reincarnation is a thing, and that's a big if, then how does the whole time thing work? Does someone have to be born at the exact time that someone else dies so the soul can just hop right over? Or can there be, like, a space so that it goes to, like, limbo or heaven or whatever you want to call it before going to another body? It's pretty weird. But if there is kind of a space and it goes somewhere else, then who's to say that that somewhere else has the same linear time that we have here? So perhaps a person can come back at some time prior to their previous life, and if there are unlimited reincarnations, then who's to say that we're not all actually the same soul, and sort of the same person, just without memories and in different bodies, right? That's a weird idea. But faith is a weird thing too, and I've kind of been thinking about faith. Maybe it's because I've been going to church, or maybe I thought about it in the shower. Actually, come to think of it, it was probably supernatural. Oops. Anyway, in one of the episodes, there's this girl, and she's a prophet, and so she's telling her whole town, like, where the demons are going to be and how they can kill them, and so she's saving all these people, but then she starts saying that in order for them to all be saved and, be the chosen people, they have to kill, like, all these sinners and children, and it's her father, who's the priest, who finally realizes that she's not a prophet, and what she's telling them is not God speaking to them. Which brought up an interesting thought for me. So let's say that I believe in God, for the same reason that I think most people believe in God, because I believe in good, and a purpose to life, and that the world isn't destined for chaos and pointlessness, and that there's some grand plan, and that it's good, and that all of humanity isn't just a few thousand years of reproducing and eating and killing each other. And I have faith that this God that I've come to know through the Bible or prophets is good. But there have to be some things that, no matter how much faith I have in God, I wouldn't do. I don't think it's a test of faith. It's that I believe God is good, and if he tells me to do things that don't seem good, it's not just the greater good. It's not doing things that seem evil for a bigger purpose. It's a question of humanity and the soul, and if God told me to, I wouldn't kill people, even if it was God's plan. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I can't understand faith that would overcome my conscience. Maybe some people have that. But I think the human soul trumps God, and I think because of that, it means that at least the God that I can conceive of isn't all-powerful, because there are things he can't make me do. There's a book, I think it's by C.S. Lewis, it's called Your God is Too Small. I always wondered what that title meant. I never bothered to read it to find out, but I think that's what it means, is that I don't think humanity can conceive of an actual God, and so I think, for me, religion doesn't quite get to it. Because if we say God is good, it puts him in a box, and there are limits to what he can do, and there are things that if we saw him do, we would stop believing in him. Anyway, that was just my 2 cents on something I thought of from Supernatural. I'm not trying to squish anyone's faith. I'm just saying that that's why religion doesn't work for me, because that God is too small, and if there's a God, then he can't be limited by me. This sounded a whole lot more profound in my head, I think. It was a small idea, and I think I've tried to make too much of it. But that's kind of all I had to talk about for this vlog, and I wanted to talk about something. Anyway, I look forward to your vlogs and reading Paper Towns, and seeing you guys soon. Bye!